All right. I'll just share with you of few, I don't know, mind-boggling moments with my daughter, which at least for me comes as a shock. So because I'm a first-time father, maybe that's why. So I'll share with you and you let me know your thoughts. You know, this is the first time I've been a father, and now it is nearly 5 years. My daughter is 5 now, going to be 5. So it's so amazing that, yeah, you look at a child and you think the child is small. The child doesn't know much, but it baffles me how smart they are. I'll give you a small example. Like today, I told my daughter that we'll go out for shopping just to buy a few things for the house, to buy Clorox and dishwashing liquid and just a couple of other small items. So my daughter said, fine. And as we were about to go, she told me that she wanted to go to a mall that was nearby, near the main shopping place. Its name is Macro. And she wanted to go and play in the children's fun area. So now the thing is, I don't mind her playing. It's not the cost. But the problem is if I put her there, she has to play for 1 hour. Otherwise, the money is wasted. Now, my problem is, what will I do for 1 hour? Okay, if you are going for a planned day, I can plan out a couple of things, take a book to read, and my wife can go shopping. Or, if there's plenty of things to buy, we are busy shopping. Now, what happened was, my daughter, she said, okay, I want to go to, she calls it slider, where you slide. And there is a play area where you can, it's like a children's area for a kitchen and cooking, and where they have, with clay and mud and all that, and they give them a hat and gloves and all that. Okay. So she is telling me, I want slider, I want kitchen. Okay. And then obviously my daughter's favorite binge food, French fry and, what is that? French fry and ice cream. Okay. So she told me all this, and she was, speaking in Thai, and my wife was translating it before I leave. So I said, okay, fine, we'll see. Okay. Now, why I told her we'll see is because if I tell her yes, my daughter remembers. And I'll give you a small example which will shock you. This actually happened and influenced me and impacted me so badly. I've never lied to my daughter ever since. I'll tell you in this same story. So I told her, okay, we'll see. We drove down to the Macro. It's a place where you get wholesale food items and all that, and household stuff. So you purchase the detergent and Clorox and all that. And she kept telling me, Tesco, no, we have to go to Tesco for slider, and I said, oh, no, we will go somewhere else. So then after that, I tried to bribe her with an ice cream. I said, do you want ice cream? No. I said, do you want? There was a place where they were selling chicken like KFC. It's called High Five. So she said, no. Okay. So I finished the shopping. The one thing good about my kid is she doesn't, cry and wail, and, we see kids on YouTube, no? Screaming and shouting and all. My kid doesn't do that. So she followed me and sat in the scooter. And as we were exiting Macro, maybe maybe 200, 300 meters is Tesco. So she was pointing there. I said, no, we're not going there. So she kept quiet. I turned and I started to head towards uh, the house. As we are going, I decided, okay, I will give her something to keep her happy. I went to Big C, which is another big supermarket like brand. There was like a mall in on the way. I stopped there and there was Dunkin' Donuts. There was another one of those outlets, the local Thai brand of donuts. So I took her to the donut shop and said, which donut you want? She said, no, I don't want donut. I want slider. Okay. Then I went towards KFC. There was a KFC outlet. I offered a chicken, I offered a burger, I offered a french fry. Again, the same answer. No, I want slider, I want kitchen. Okay. Imagine I'm offering her, burger, chips, this, that. Okay. Finally, I was not angry. As we were walking back, I told her, see, Helen, Papa is not going to take you there. Okay? Today I don't have time. I don't know if she understood because, she communicates in Thai. So I said, we'll go home. So on the way, I'll stop for chocolate or, smoothie. So, for today we'll not go. We'll go some other time. She just said, okay. That's all she said. So I sat on the scooter, drove again. After a couple of kilometers, there was this place where they served bubble tea and, all the flavored teas and matcha tea and chocolates and strawberry and this and that. So I took her in, made her stand at the counter. There was a small table, not on the counter, small table near the counter, sturdy. So made her stand there and I told the lady at the counter, she was Thai. I said, my daughter speaks in Thai. Please ask her what she wants. So she asked in Thai and we showed her the menu. And lo and behold, where my daughter was saying no before, now she said, I want chocolate smoothie. So she spoke in Thai and this lady said, okay, fine. Then I remembered my wifey, because my wife was doing work in the house. I ordered a matcha tea, creamy one. And okay, we waited. Asked her if she wanted anything else. She said she wanted an ice cream. I said, ice cream is in the house. We have more than 50 pieces. You can take. She said, okay, fine. So after that, we came out. I took it as a takeaway. And as we were driving, I saw one place where they serve Thai soup. Pork with noodles and the broth of, meat broth. So I stopped in between and I bought something for my wife. And my landlady, she is, old. I always think of her. So I bought one for her. So as we drove back, I stopped near the Thai lady's house. My landlady, I gave her a soup, took my baby, came home. My wife was very happy. She was surprised. She said, how did you know I was hungry? I said, I didn't know, but I thought of you and I bought this. So they were all very happy. But after she sat down, you will not believe, this is the part that surprised me. She actually told my wifey, mummy, and like my wife translated, I wanted to go for slider and kitchen. Papa said, you just eat. Today will not go. You have chocolate, this thing, and we will go next time. I was seriously taken aback. I mean, she actually remembered all this. And so she told Mummy, don't forget, Papa said, we will go next time. So, I was surprised. I gave my wife a look and my wife said, see, she remembers. I said, yeah. So this was one. But you remember I told you just a few moments ago why I never lie to my child? This is the part that will absolutely shock you. This happened when she was only 2 years old. She was so small, huh? So small. It is the most shocking incident that happened. Me and my wifey went to 7-Eleven. Okay? And as usual, I let my kid go and choose what she wants. And we always buy. My wifey, she knows that I can afford it. Normal Thai people cannot. It's not to put them down, means I'm talking of the normal folks. So what happened was, initially I used to spend at least 200 to almost sometimes 500 every day buying toys and chocolates for my daughter. Not a good habit, which I've stopped now. So when we stopped at 7-Eleven, she was so excited because that is her place where she can pick up, where it is more like Disneyland for her. She can choose something new. She has to search. Because every time in 7-Eleven they change the setup or the stuff that they have. So as usual, my daughter went running around. And as she went running around and checking and all, she found a toy that we had actually purchased few days ago. Okay? There was a toy that we had purchased few days ago and she had broken it and we realized it was a waste of money. One thing is I don't like wasting money. Okay. So what happened was after she put the toy at the counter, and mind you, she's only 2 years old, she doesn't know how to talk. So 2 or 2.5 or whatever. So we said, no. She said, and she kept clinging on to the toy. So we said, okay. We kept it at the counter. We put whatever we wanted to purchase on the counter. And then when that lady at the counter asked in Thai to my wife, so I put this, we said no. So she gave us the bags and my daughter was under the impression it was in one of the bags. She said, like she was showing, she said, yeah, it's in the bag. So that's what we told her. We took everything and we sat on the scooter, drove back home. Once we came back home, now this is the part that will absolutely shock you. Okay, seriously. After we came home, we are talking of a 45-minute ride. We came home and, we are just keeping everything in place and we are keeping all the stuff that we purchased. And then as we kept the bags down, my 2-year-old daughter actually went to the bags and she opened the bag. She's below my knee, huh? She's so short. She's opening each bag and looking into it to see where is her toy. She went to the first bag, she checked, she couldn't find. She went to the second bag and me and my wife, we were absolutely shocked. I was more shocked. And she looked and just looked up and she asked like, where? I'll tell you, my heart was broken. I was feeling like shit, man. I was feeling so bad. And my wife understood. I was so upset. I told my wife, let's go right now and buy that toy. But it was very late and she had to go to sleep. She said, we'll do it tomorrow. I said, I don't care, but tomorrow first thing we are going and I want her to come. Okay. Next day, I was tossing and turning, I couldn't sleep, I was so upset. Next day after I got up in the morning and 7-Eleven is 24 hours. I went with her, took my daughter and went to the same 7-Eleven. to my shock and horror, that toy which my baby wanted got sold up. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe it was at the counter and someone else saw it. So I saw that my daughter also realized it was not there. So she, she was asking where. I got so pissed off. I took my daughter with me and my wife. I went for the next, I think, 2 hours every 7-Eleven until I found that toy. And after I found that toy, I gave that toy to my daughter. My daughter was overjoyed. And after that, we came back. I know this might sound very silly, but for me as a father, just made me realize that, shit, man. I can't lie to my daughter. I can't fake this. It's better we say no than lie. So from that day, me and my wife have made a policy that if we are not going to give our child something, we'll say no. But we'll never say yes, maybe, no. Just say no. I know about that slider, and I should have said no, but I'll be honest with you, I was in two minds. On one side, I was thinking actually to go. Why? Because I'm fasting now for 9 days. I thought maybe to kill time, I'll go there. But then when I'm 50-50, I'm not too sure. So, yeah. So, yeah, overall, what I want to tell you is, if you're a parent, kids, my goodness, they are so sharp, they are so smart, they are so unbelievably intelligent. It's sometimes scary, man. And you have to be careful what you do, what you say. They keep observing you. And like they say, no, it's not what you say, but what you do that they'll copy. And I'll tell you, my daughter is very polite, very nice. Even when she has a chocolate, she shares with other kids, even though other kids will not share with her. She is very, very polite and very pure. Sometimes it concerns me because of her innocence, which is why I want to put her for self-defense, Muay Thai classes, not the karate, gimmick, actual, body contact. Anyway, I thought I'd share this with you. At least for me as a father, this is surprising. I don't know about you, but it's incredible how smart these children are. All right? You guys take care. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free. Comment down below. This is me signing off.